I took my jacket off, stored it in the overhead compartment in the business class cabin of the Boeing 777. I looked at the stranger nonchalantly relaxing, who would be my flying companion for the upcoming few hours next to where I would be sitting. My fellow voyager and I exchanged nods. I sat down and buckled myself in. The flight attendant finished her announcement, and I relaxed, ready for the takeoff. I closed my eyes and relaxed as the aircraft taxied down the runway. I leaned back, enjoying the power and thrust of the takeoff, when suddenly a vision of a magnificent Native American in full regalia formed in front of my neighbor. His long black silky hair was covered by a splendid headdress full of peacock and eagle feathers and multicolored beads. Each muscle of his perfectly chiseled torso vibrated with every movement under the tight bronze skin that was as smooth as a newly tanned hide. And then he disappeared. What had just happened? Why had I seen this Indian? What was this vision all about? I shuddered, shaken by the apparition, hoping my face wasn't showing anything out of the ordinary. But the vision of the Indian reappeared in front of me once again. He was sitting on the crest of a glorious red mountain, somewhere in the southwest. The midday sun made him glow. He was majestic, looking at his land, pride exuding from his heart. The top of his right arm had a large gash. Blood oozed out of his wound like tepid maple syrup, running down the side, creating abstract patterns of jagged rivulets. He didn't seem to be in any pain, nor did he notice the mountain lioness leisurely walk up behind him, until he smelled her. He didn't move. She did, closer still, until she sat on her haunches next to him and stared with her piercing yellow eyes. He could sense the stare, and very slowly he turned his head. They looked at each other. He didn't seem threatened, and a delicious warmth spread throughout his body as he took in the magnificent creature. She moved her head slightly upward, her pink nose nuzzling against his bloody limb. He looked down, thinking this was the end of his arm. She started licking the blood until it was completely clean. Then, to his amazement, the wound closed up. There was no trace of the injury, no swelling, not even a scar. She had healed it. What great magic was this? Had the Manitou sent this creature to him? He took in her young, handsome features. She was a light red-brown with dark markings at the end of her tail, behind the back of her ears, and between her whiskers. What a regal beauty, he thought. The lioness brought her face to his, caressing him with her snout. Never had he felt anything so amazingly soft, caring, and sensual. He closed his eyes, drinking in the sensation, letting his senses bloom with pleasure. When he opened his eyelids, his heart stopped. He was staring at Katori, the most beautiful and sought-after young maiden of his village.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.